Hey guys, Rob here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do another repair video and we are going to be replacing our RV shower valve with this Dura faucet. Not a sponsored video, this is just something we needed to do. We had a leak in our shower valve and this was an affordable brand, had good reviews, and it came in a bunch of different color combinations for an RV. So let's get into this because I'm sure if you're watching this, you have a leak and you want to fix it. So let's do it. Alright guys, so we have just a basic RV shower handle here. We have the oxygenic shower head, so if you want to check that out, we got another video about that. We'll link that up above. What we experienced was there was some water leaking out from under the shower. We noticed it all the way down into the kitchen, and at first we thought the shower surround was leaking and it was going into underneath the toilet and into the storage bay below, but doing a little bit more investigating, I felt that there was a leak in the wall itself and it was running down, and sure enough, I did already pull this apart, and for our viewers I put it all back together so I can show you guys taking it apart again. So hit that thumbs up button for the effort. But we do have a leak inside here. We actually have a cracked plastic pipe in here, so when the valves are on it was leaking water inside, running back in and down inside the wall. So what we're going to do, there's really no fix for that. And these things are only about 20 some bucks, so there really is no repairable parts. It's just easiest to go get a new shower valve and replace the whole thing. So step one was turn off the water, because otherwise once we take this apart you're going to have a big mess. Step two was I took a razor blade and I cut the silicone bead all the way around the perimeter here so that I could access this unit. You can pop with these to access the screws. You're going to pop the covers off, and there's little Phillips head screws underneath these covers here to get these knobs off. So I just hold the knob itself, and I use a screw gun. You can use just a regular screwdriver. Take the knobs off. Cover your drain so you don't get any of the screws dropping down in the drain, but we're not going to reuse this anyway. Okay, and then underneath here you have your valve stems. So what we're going to do is just take channel locks or a wrench of some sort and take these off, loosen these nuts. These come right off. We're going to take the shower head off since we're going to reuse that. That's going to go on to, oh, we got a little bit of leak. A little bit of water in there, but we're going to reuse that on the new system. So now we can take this cover off. And as you can see, there's water inside here that was leaking right out from under a crack. I don't know if it was freeze damage or, you know, just over time this cracked right here, and this was filling this up with water and running back down into the wall. So not good. We're going to take the screws off, holding this expansion plate on. And there's 4 of them. I just put 2 back in. And this whole unit's going to come right forward. And this is kind of the tricky part because you don't have a lot of play. Push this forward, and you can see there's a couple 90-degree connection points right there. And I'm just taking my channel locks and I'll loosen these up. Again, this is why you want to make sure you got the water off. So just loosening. And 2 sides. Alright guys, so I got this off, and this part is going to be reused. While I have it off, I'm just going to clean up all the old silicone, clean this up, and we're going to put the new faucet, take these nuts off the back here so we can take this old faucet valve out and reuse this part. Alright, so now that we got the old unit out, let's open the new box. And we decided to go with this nickel finish here to match the rest of the fixtures in the RV. Looks a little bit nicer than the original one. Alright, so we're just going to mount this guy onto the old plate here. And use these nuts. You're nice and secure, and that's what it's going to look like. So now we're just going to thread the water lines back onto these. And this is probably the hardest part, is getting this on here with very little slack. Alright, once you got them finger tight, just get in there with your channel locks and just seat them in so they're snug but not too tight. You don't want to over tighten any of this plastic, it's pretty cheap. Okay, alright, so last step here, we're going to put our shower head back on. Just kind of finger tight that. And at this point, I'm just going to leave this off. And I'm going to turn the water back on, and I'm going to make sure that I have no leaks, because the last thing I want is it to drip down the wall continuously without me knowing, and then have future mold issues. So we were able to dry everything out really good that first time we noticed that the unit was leaking. And that's really important in RV, so you don't have any mold issues. But let me go turn the water on, make sure I don't have any leaks, and then we'll finally close this up. Okay, so we got the water back on, and it is dry. We got no leaks. Alright, so no leaks. We're going to screw this box back to the wall. Alright, so last step I'm going to do is I'm just going to run a new bead of silicone right around this perimeter here, maybe lock this up here so we don't get any water back in the wall. And that's it, guys. That was a super easy install. About $22 or so at the time of this filming for this valve, and probably about 15 minutes of time, not including the recording time, of course, but super easy install. Definitely a DIY project if you're semi-handy. And here we are up and running with a nice shower again. So hit that like button, share this video with another RVer, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more DIY RV fixes and hacks and travel videos. See you guys in the next one.